Okay, so I'm Eugene Mariba Perkins. I'm a resident of Menlo Park, and my association with Will goes back to the early '70s, during the Nairobi College days, and uh, I consider him a fellow artist. I've admired his work for some time. I first saw one of Will's pieces on one of the residents' wall in their living room when I first came in contact with him. And I sought him out, find out who he was, what he was about. He's been consistent in his work. He's been very giving and sharing, and has been an advocate for the art experience. And like he said, what we were put here to do. So I'm here to support him today. Like I said, I'm a big fan of his art, and I wish him well in the future. And being a fellow artist, he's inspiring me to crank it back up and start getting a little more involved with my art. So that's my little 2 cents with Mr. Webster. But I love him, and he's a very commendable person. His art is really well done.
Ariba, yeah, he's a noted artist in the community also, and we've been knowing about each other for a long time, and I admire him just as much as he admires me. So it goes both ways.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Opal Okikiade. I was known as Opal Ross while I was at Ravenswood, and I came because Willie is one of ours that came through East Palo Alto. We all attended high school together, and we should support each other when we can, because we've done a lot of great things. We just don't acknowledge it. And when our own do something that's special, then we need to let them know that they've done something special and acknowledge them. And I know he doesn't remember me because it's from high school, and at that time he had all the girls around him. But I'm still in Menlo Park, and it's always good when I hear about something one of our own have done. And they're out there, just reach for them.
I appreciate that, because we got to support each other. We really got to support each other, because if we don't, it's not going to happen. Because these young people now, they've been faced with all this propaganda, TV, the news media, and all this untrue stuff. But let them know they need to follow their dreams and don't give up on whatever they want to be, and don't let nobody step on your dream. I have people even as old as I am.
We're not old, don't go there.
Well, I have people right now, try to put you in a certain position, and they're not going to stop. You have to be strong. You gotta have a will. You got to go on. You can't let nobody stop you if you really want to do something in life. You know what I mean? Because somebody's going to always, say you can't do that. Because I remember when I was in college and people used to tell me, "Are you still going to school?" I couldn't believe it. You know what I mean? There's always going to be somebody that doubts you. You have to believe in yourself. And Renee just walked in, one of my dogs, one of the homeboys, down south boys. So I appreciate it. I appreciate the people who's showing up today, and I'm not worried about my art, because so many people have seen it and don't want to admit to it. So it's out there. That's why I'm doing art now, because I know that it really helps me out. Basically, keeps me together, keeps me on track. And this lady right here talking about that, supporting each other, and she knew me from high school, but I wasn't all that.
Community, come out and support our own. Thank you.
All right.
Okay, Willie and I, we went to school together, and even out of school, I went back to L.A. That's where I'm from, and I run into Willie down there in South Central L.A. So we come up. Some people say the hard way, but to me and Willie, it probably was the best way, because nobody can pat us on the back, and tell us anything that we don't know already. So he's a good brother, and that's why I'm here, because he supports the community, and he supports anything has to do with helping people. I mean, all people. So that's the reason why I'm here for Willie.
Hi, I just came in from the street. I heard there was free food. No, my name is Bill Perkins. As Will was saying, we were in art class together for a few years. My memory of that was we used to do perspective drawings. I wish I still had some of those, where we'd go outside and take chairs and draw perspective buildings and stuff. And we'd argue who was the best singer, Elvis Presley or Harry Belafonte. Was it Harry Belafonte? No. Who was it? You're on camera. The Christmas song. No, the young guy, Johnny Mathis. He was trying to say Johnny Mathis is better, and we had a nice discussion. But anyhow, this young man was one of the best wrestlers in California, and I was just lucky to be on the same team with him.
I'm Portis Kalamu Chache, and I'm a community artist as well, and this is how we're connected. And the thing I like about you, Will, is how you stay connected to the community. And that is so important for all of us to be able to see poets, artists, musicians living right here among us to do great work. So this is what's very special to me about you, and this is why I support you like I do.
Wayne Maeda, class of 65. I came here because they finally post all the stuff on Facebook, and I try and support most of the stuff from Ravenswood and East Palo Alto. So, and Bill told me he was going to be here, but he says, don't say anything because I want it to be a surprise. So that's it, and that's why I'm here, to support the community too, also.
Okay, my name is Renee Bordenave, and I'm a OOG. And I'm here to support Willie for no other reason than he's my partner. Has been all his life. Our family's got roots down there in the bayou, and for no other reason that he is Willie. That's it. Whatever he does is all right with me.
Hello, I don't know everyone in the room. My name is Goro Mitchell, and this is William, the namesake of Mr. William. And Mr. Webster and I are Rotarians in the East Palo Alto Bayshore Rotary Club. And the reason I'm here is very selfish. Even though my son William is asleep now, he got a chance to see the Black Brilliance in this room. And that Black Brilliance was produced by the creator through this man, William Webster. And so I always take the opportunity to expose this boy to the Black Brilliance, not only in East Palo Alto, but all over the nation. And William Webster, to me, is kind of like, there's a saying that I use a lot now. It's strength and love. Now, we hear about William Webster being a star athlete, but William Webster could hurt you. And so you don't see this mixture of wisdom and physical strength and artistic ability often. So I have a lot of respect for William Webster. He has become kind of a mentor to me, especially related to healthy living. And so it's just really a pleasure to be here to celebrate his good work in the community.
Hi, my name's Ivan Thames. H is for hero. And yesterday was Hero Day in East Palo Alto, and you're a hero. H is also for humble. You're a humble hero. And you inspire me, you inspire the people around you in the several years I've known you. And what nobody's mentioned yet, besides that he can hurt you, besides he's a great artist, besides he does great things with kids, William has a master's degree in library science. That's just amazing, the combination of skills and all the things you've done. And I really appreciate your heart for helping those around you. Thank you.
Hello, I'm just very happy to be here, and I just want to say I'm proud of Will and his sisters, and that's all.
William's always been a role model to me. You just heard that he has a master's degree. Likewise, he's always pushed me educationally. From the community, we've known Will for about 30 or so years. He's only 2 years older than me chronologically, but he acts so much more mature and so much older. He's helped so many members of the community to progress, some to get jobs, some to go on educationally. In addition to him having his master's, he's helped others to get their baccalaureate and others to get their master's. Just want to say, Will, thank you for all that you've done for me, for my family. Thank you.
Will's just been a very supportive person, very knowledgeable about my workout routine, always helping, and so personable. You know, it makes me want to come to the gym just to be in the presence. So I really appreciate, you know, just your presence here and just being like the person you've been for me at the gym as a person of resource, as a knowledge. So I really appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Good afternoon, everybody. Nobody in the room, huh? Good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon.
Nobody's in the room? Good afternoon, everybody. It's an honor to stand here for Brother Willie. He's been an artist all his life, and he's kept a lot of his art private. So today we're getting an opportunity to honor him and see some of his works and purchase it. And there's a wonderful process that I'm going to talk to him about, that he can make reproductions and let people have them in their home at a different price. The Webster family is basic to East Palo Alto, and we're always happy to be able to celebrate ourselves and our home. And the Webster family is part of that celebration, because when we think about the best of our people, we think about the families, we think about the brothers and the sisters, we think about the successes. We recognize the failures because we're all human, and so we, as the West Africans say, only God is perfect. So we recognize that there are low times, but let's celebrate today the high times of East Palo Alto as shown by Willie Webster, his sisters, his extended families, and it's just an honor to be here. Thank you.
Selling his products in our store for a number of years, and the problem was he didn't have enough exposure. Now that he has exposure and people will be able to see him, we'll be able to appreciate the level of art that he do. And we wish him well. We're glad that we've been able to support him over the years. And when people buy his art, they're pleased. Come on, Willie. Do your job, brother.
Hi, my name is Kerry Fitzgerald. I met Will upstairs in the gym. We've had a lot of really interesting discussions about all sorts of different things. He's a great philosopher and a very deep man. And now listening to all of these words here this afternoon, it's very clear he's also a man of many talents, many trades, and has achieved a tremendous amount. So I'm very honored to be here to be amongst your friends to honor you in this with the show.
My name is Regina Wallace Jones. I am a 17-year resident of the city of East Palo Alto, a great friend to whom I call Auntie Keisha, Willie, your sister, and I wanted to make sure that I came by to wish you a very blessed birthday. As a super long-term resident of the city of East Palo Alto, I want to make sure that this year and every year from here on out are just amazing, and I appreciate the art that you are sharing with the community for today. So, thank you. Enjoy the day.
My name is Johnny Grainer from EPA, and I got a whole lot to say, so what else you want me to say? Okay, well, I'm here to support Will Webster, very strong brother in the community of East Palo Alto. Come on over here, Will Webster. Look at him. Straight from Nigeria. Did y'all know that? Did y'all know that?
Yeah, Mom. Yes, sir.
Well, we just kidding around right here. But as a former Ravenswood alumni, this man here, go way back. The history of East Palo Alto is right here. We're sitting here, right here together. Me and my brother here, Will. Will, you got something to say?
Yeah. Jay, you part of the history too. The East Palo Alto Boxing Club has been going on for a long time. instrumental to helping a bunch of kids in the community. And, you know, we ain't quit yet. We long from quit. We just beginning.
Hi, I'm Sandra. I didn't come all the way from Georgia, but I'm here visiting from Georgia, former resident of East Palo Alto. I went to high school with Willie and San Mateo College for a minute, but I'm here specifically to support him and to check out his artwork. It's not often that we have our members of our community that are true artists, and I do believe that Willie is a true artist. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Linda Mustafel Benjamin, former resident of East Palo Alto. I grew up here from the time I was 11, and I'm here to support the artistic endeavors of the brothers and sisters here. It's a wonderful opportunity to be here. I didn't think I was going to make it, just got here, but I'm so glad to be here, so glad to be able to look at all of this beautiful art, this wonderful art, and enjoy.
This is Helen and Mel Harris, and these are two of the people responsible for incorporation. And they're here supporting Willie with his art exhibit. And I'd like for them to say a few words. Thank you.
Yes, as Sandra said, my name is Helen Harris.
I'm Melvin Harris.
And I've only attended maybe about 3 of his art exhibits, but he's a wonderful artist. Beautiful work. And I'm looking at a piece now that I'm interested in purchasing.
I'm Nancy Leach. My mother was Jane Leach,
who I love.
And I'm so happy to be here to celebrate this wonderful, talented artist and to be sharing this community event with such dear folks.
I'm Sandra Webster. I'm Will's big sister. And I am so very proud of him and all of you for supporting my brother. He is a very special man, and he is a very special brother. And I love him beyond words. And I'm going to just tell you all, share with you all a quick story. This is a picture of Mahalia Jackson. And he painted that, I believe, he painted that 50 years ago. And can you see this other picture on the wall? Okay, you see that picture in the background? It disappeared for some reason for over 40 years. No one knows what happened, but my niece was at flea market in Berkeley, and she saw that picture, this picture. She said, "That's my uncle's picture." And the man said, "You still got to buy it." Okay? So she said, no, we don't know how it disappeared. And so she went, same day, she went home, came back, and showed the man the picture with her, and you see she's a little girl, and now I don't know how old she is, but she's not no little girl no more, okay? So he said, "You still got to buy the picture." So Willie didn't know any of this drama. At his last art exhibit, she walks in with this picture of Mahalia Jackson. And my brother Willie was floored. He was floored. And that's my story I'm sharing with you. And now that my baby sister is here, she's going to say something about Willie.
I am the youngest of 7 in the Webster family. So a lot of times people don't know who I am. My sister has to introduce me as her blood sister because she has so many relatives in East Palo Alto and friends. I've always been proud of my brother Will. I continue to be proud. He continues to just do things. He's got more degrees than you think. He's got a library degree. He's got his real estate license. You know what? Talk about black power. We just keep on going like that bunny rabbit talking about, he just keep going. Black folks, we just keep going, because I won't even talk about the stuff that has happened to us over the years, the mountains that we've climbed, the valleys we have crawled out of, and I'm just glad to be here today and to celebrate my brother that I love and my sister, my little sister from Bay Area. Back in the day, I used to be a big sister. Still in contact with my little sister, who's now a woman, but we still in contact. Anyway, thank everyone that has come here today, and I'm going to give the mic back to my sister, my blood sister.
Thank you all again, and as I said earlier, words really can't fully express my appreciation. And I just want to say one thing about Ravenswood High School. It was a special place then, and it will always be a special place in my heart, like this community, East Palo Alto. So just one thing, I'd like for the Ravenswood folks just to come up just for a group thing. Come on. Just, would you Ravenswood people come up so they know we real?
We know we don't need. I'm trying.
Okay, Vernon, come on. Come on. But she said she comes to all of the breakfasts. Come get in this.
I didn't go to Ravenswood, but I come to all the activities there.
Come.
There's a lot of people that do that.
I come if you guys want me to, but
Come on. Come on. And see, this is love. This is authentic love. This is not just any kind of love. This is divine. This is divine love. This is a blessing, because I don't know of any other high school that comes together and share on a monthly basis the love, the compassion, consistently. We may not see each other for months, years, but when we come together, it is a positive experience, as you all can see with the support my brother is getting today. And from the community. I don't know what else to say, is that I'm overflowing with gratitude for all my experiences, and especially with the good people standing here with me today and those who have already spoke. We just need one person to speak, and that's Ella. And this is my blood sister too. Come on, Ella.
Hi, I've been knowing Willie for a long time. I knew Willie before I knew his sister. I don't know where he's going, but I'm going to say he's a good person. He don't believe that I could say he's a good person. And I'm happy that I know him, because he's a good artist, because he worked with my first husband. God bless you, Willie, and continue to keep up the good work. Thank you.
He was the man. He was the man.
I want to say real quick. Hi.
Hi.
I was lucky enough to get a hold of the Ravenswood seal. And this teacher who taught the last year in 1976 called me up out of the blue about 2 weeks ago. He says, "Do you want it?" I says, "Are you kidding?" "Yeah, I want it. I want anything that has anything to do with our school." So he printed out a bunch of these seals. I'm keeping the seal, but anybody wants any, they can have them. I'll put it right over here.
Hi, my name is Sturmer Logan, and I've known Will, it seemed like a lifetime. He doesn't live too far from where I live, over in Menlo Park. And I've always admired his work. I'm kind of an artist myself, so I know how to appreciate when I see some good work. And I try to, whenever I can, to encourage him to keep going. We need it. So I'm here to try to support him in any way I can. And like I said, he's a good man. I have enjoyed his friendship. And thank you.
Okay, we almost finished, you all. We're just going to have a poem by our poet of the community, and she has contributed for decades her talent, her love, her commitment to this community. Plus, she's beautiful, so that's saying a lot. Oh. Kalamu Shashe. Queen Kalamu Shashe.
Thank you, thank you. So this is a little different than how I would normally do this, but the first thing that I have to do is to talk about the experiences that we all have of those who have made their transition in life. We in this community, of course, have suffered quite a loss through Leonard Lawrence passing away, and then we had Jerry Dillard. Then we had the following person, Dr. Price Cobbs, and then we had Ron Dellums. And we hope that they're all resting in paradise very well. And we also have now lost, of course, Aretha Franklin, among others. And so I just think that it's so important that we take the time that when these things happen, that whenever we're in a communal setting, that we just take a moment to pause in silence, to just give thanks to the Creator for these lives being here among us, and that we were able to benefit from their greatness, because we did witness greatness in all of these people that I'm talking about. So if we can, just for a moment of silence. And we will end this with 3 Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. So the other thing that's happening here is we now have heard the news that in the city of East Palo Alto, we now have become a land of $1 million homes, which I find very frightening because that means that's not a good picture for those of us who have been here a very long time. We're hoping that those who do have property hold on to those properties. I say that we have a right to be here. We have fought the many battles to be here. We are standing on shoulders of people who are no longer here. And I do not think that the reason why they did all that work is so that one day none of us are here. That is not right. So, one of the things that's also happening is that now we're in a time where we're celebrating 35 years of cityhood. And we are not seeing the celebrations as it should happen. And that's going to be on us. We're going to have to do something about that from now on to as long as we're here, that we're really doing something about raising up those heroes and sheroes that made it possible for us to be. So some time ago, I wrote a poem called We All Came Here, and I'd like to read that for you. We all came here with the dream of a way to live our lives in the dawning of a new day that will honor our sense of humanity as we work to build ourselves a good community. We all came to a place where a multicultural canvas of people would live and work through a commitment of struggle in building a safe, nourishing, and vibrant community that would be supportive of the development of every family. Through a spirit of consciousness and self-determination, we decided to move forth with plans for incorporation, because we had determined that in our own hands, our fate would be better governed by our own hands. So we went forth through each and every neighborhood to get all residents to understand and vote for cityhood. After several attempts, East Palo Alto won our right to be a city, becoming the 20th city in San Mateo County's history. Thousands of homeowners and renters came together in victory to live in East Palo Alto for the better. While our road to freedom has been a very rough one, we still are proud of the work that we have done. We all came here to have East Palo Alto be a better place. We are still here to make things better for every race. There's much work, more that needs to be done that we still must do to ensure that future generations will make it through. May we keep on moving up to higher ground so that we can continue making things better in our community. Can we continue to have the Creator and ancestors, because they are depending on us to fulfill this promise with goodwill and purpose. I'm Poetess Kalamu Chashe, thanking you so very much for being.
I wanted Jennifer Lyons to speak, but she said no. So I will say something about her. And did I just put you on blast?
Live, come on with it.
Okay. I want everyone to look at that food table. Is it beautiful? Jennifer. 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 Turn around. This is her with her beautiful self. I know she's going to say something now.
Hello. Where's Uncle Willie? Hi there. Thank you for keeping Black art alive. Thank you for doing what you do in the community. I see you at the gym with the kids. I see you in the neighborhood. We appreciate you and thank you.
And thank you, Jennifer. See, would a Noah get you? Oh, thank you all again. I know I'm look, I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Oh, Andrew. Andrew is the one. Oh, Andrew. He's the one taping this. Andrew, you can't do it and still be on film.
He knows how.
Oh, here's another no, you guys.
It ain't gonna work with me.
It's not gonna work.
I'll burn up the tape.
Oh.
You're live, Andrew.
Okay. Okay. All right.
There's always one.
Okay, Andrew. I love you. I love you, and I want to thank you. And the thing about Andrew, I was at Facebook, and no one was stopping at my table. I sell T-shirts. Oh, that's the other thing. Jeannie, come on up here. This is Willie's T-shirt. This is his latest T-shirt. My sister, come on, Jeannie. Move your glasses off. Okay. This is his 1969 T-shirt, and he had his first showing in 1969. Turn to the back, babe. And this is his artwork. And he's selling these T-shirts. They're $20. And he'll take more if you want to give more. And I have his latest T-shirt, and this is the one with Muhammad Ali. And my brother Willie did the library bus. He did the painting. And can anyone tell me who these people are? Not you, Willie. Can anybody? Can you, Jeannie?
I see Muhammad Ali.
Oh, I'm showing you the wrong thing.
Oh, in the back?
in the
I think
back.
people will recognize the people in the back.
Okay, no, but you tell them who they are, please.
Martin Luther King, H. Rap Brown.
Malcolm.
Is that Malcolm?
Malcolm.
Okay. Can't see the other one.
And the other one,
Francis
you can
Harper.
barely see it, is Huey Newton.
Oh, yeah, they didn't do a good job on that.
Yeah, but he's selling these T-shirts, and as I said earlier, if you want to continue to support him, he would appreciate it. And thank you all again. Now,
Wait, finish your story. You said you were at Facebook.
oh, I was at Facebook. This is the story about Andrew. I was at Facebook, and I was selling my T-shirts, and nobody was stopping at my booth. I mean, no, they just go right by like I had a plague or something. And Andrew, he came. He said, I'm going to drum you up some sales. And that's just what he did. I'm not going to tell you how much money I made, but I made a lot of money with his drumming. And I'm going to share some of it with you today, okay? I did very well. Thank you. All right, now this is the real thank you. goodbye. God bless you. I love you. I'm overflowing with gratitude. And I just love all of you. I really do. Thank you. Thank you.